Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and more, what we specialize in: red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate-covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs. TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. Give us a call.
Yo. Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome back to the GAMG, the Big Flexx Strong Cast. I am your host, John Q, in this bitch. What up, though, yeah? What up, though, yeah?
What up, though?
Yeah, you already know who we got down here on the end. Say my co-host. Gonna be holding it down, say for, we gotta hold it down for a few people and shit today. It look like shit. Gonna hold it down for Snipes, True Toast, Keisha Kerr. Yeah. Who we got down here? We got Latoya the Shine in the building, y'all. Say what's up.
Hey.
What up, sis?
What up, fam?
And we have, some special guests in the building today. This is going to be a great one. You know what I'm saying? Say a family affair right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, who we got? We're gonna do it like this. Drum roll, please. He gonna do the claps, man. Drum roll, man.
Oh, I'm goddamn.
Oh, hell no. Here you go, man. You gotta update that board, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got.
There we go. So tonight we have my young adults. My daughter, we're gonna start with her because she's the oldest. Respect, Denasia, aka Dia.
Hey, Dia.
Hey,
what up, though?
And the youngest of the bunch, Marianne, aka MJ.
MJ in the building. 2-3. We like to call it 2-3. Michael Jordan say no. What's up, y'all? Say welcome to the GAMG, the Big Flexx Strong Cast. Hey, look, this is their first time on here.
Yeah.
Y'all done fucked up now, so no.
Y'all will leave this room forever changed.
Right. So y'all already know that, hey, look, this is where gym conversation meets, say, podcast. And so do me a favor, up in that chat room, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram and everywhere, you know what I'm saying, that we are live at, get us a flex, you know what I'm saying? Use that flex emoji and shit and let us know that y'all tuning in, you know what I mean, and supporting. So as we always say, dap it up. So, of course, say like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And, yeah, like I said, share it out to people. You know what I'm saying? We be doing big things up here. You know what I'm saying? We be flexing it out as usual. So what's up, y'all? So look, how is y'all strong in? You know what I'm saying? I know they probably looking like, what the hell is the strong in? We don't say the weekend up here. We say the strong in. You know what I'm saying? You got to power up. You know what I mean? We power up here. All right. So how is y'all? Yeah. How is your strong in?
We'll start with the guest, Denasia.
what my weekend looked like again. It was fine, you know. I mean, I've been on vacation the past week, so I don't know. Everything's sort of blending together. I don't know what's the weekend, what's the week, what year it is.
So
just here.
So I mean, what you been doing since you've been here?
Eating.
Eating. Okay, like where you been to?
Coney Island.
Okay.
Look, their French toast is real good. Okay.
Right.
Pizza Popley's. I just went there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I've been dreaming about their deep dish since the last time I was here. Like,
Okay. All right. You say the seafood one?
The seafood one.
Yeah, seafood pizza Popley.
I don't do seafood.
Oh yeah, see.
No.
Well, yeah. There you
Didn't get that from me.
Knew that was coming. Anything else? Say some chili dogs, anything like that? No.
No, I've been thinking about it though.
Okay.
We tried to do what was it? Corned beef?
Man.
Corned beef? No, you gotta go to Lou's for that or something.
Listen, I said we should have went to Breadbasket for that. They went somewhere late last night. The corned beef was terrible.
Oh, hell no.
Mistakes were made.
What was it, like rubber band or something?
Yeah.
It wasn't like corned beef how it's supposed to be. It was like the deli meat corned beef. It was dry. It was crazy.
This much mustard, no mayo.
I had to get y'all probably should do that back. Like, hey, let's get back our bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all sit up here and say something that's look like it's barely been killed or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know, you gotta chop that thing up real good.
Mad about the soda. They didn't let me. I ordered it.
Soda? Oh, hell.
Hold on, my kids is from South Carolina.
I know, you say soda. What the hell is that?
Whichever one. They didn't let me choose it, and then they gonna give me Diet Pepsi. Pepsi.
So in other words, say your time up here at these restaurants ain't been too fun.
I mean, not that one. The rest has been okay.
Okay, all right. So look, you're gonna have to go over there on 6 Mile or something. Go get them some Air Georges or something.
Tomorrow we gonna fix the corned beef situation.
Okay, all right. What about you, 2-3 MJ?
I've been all right. Kind of just hanging with family, you know, just sent my fiance home, so that's been sad. But other than that, I've been having a good time so far. Like she said, eating good food, having a good time, spending time with family.
So you been eating the corned beef too?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
okay.
Can't complain too much, right? We had some good food. She took me to one of her favorite spots, actually. First watch on. No, she's talked about on here yet, but that place pretty good too.
Okay.
So,
all right.
That place awesome.
Yep.
All right. What about you, sis?
Of course, with the young adults in town, it's been a great time for me. One of the other things that we did that they did not mention was we went to Foco de Chao to celebrate birthdays.
Okay, all right. Clap it up. Happy birthday.
We also went to Yates Apple Cider.
Oh, yeah.
Got some cider. We took a walk along their little Riverwalk trail. We took some family photos.
Was this a spice cider or just regular cider?
I wish they had some spiked sugar.
Yeah, it was just regular cider. It was really good though.
So y'all still getting the good mama, huh? She ain't spike y'all stuff. No,
no. So I didn't spike their cider. However, it was his 21st birthday.
Yeah.
On the 8th.
Yeah. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, you an old man now.
Yeah.
Feeling it.
It's all about feeling it.
So we did have a game night and some drinks at home for his 21st birthday. So that was super fun.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
He just turned 21, but that wasn't the first drink I've offered. I think when they both turned 18, I offered them a drink. I have always been of that belief, like, let me prepare y'all for what this feels like and the responsibility of it while you're at home with me, while you're safe, so that when you hit that, you don't feel the need to go wild.
Okay. Damn, we got a caller already, huh? Who we got on the line? Welcome to the GAMG, the Big Flex Strongcast. Who's calling?
Good day, Governor.
Oh,
good day.
Oh, shit. I already know who this is. No. Who's on the line now?
This is the Lions' #1 fan, Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, we got Sammy D in the building. What up, though, Sammy? What up, though, bro?
Holding on like a tick in a hubcap. You know how I get down.
Absolutely. What's going on with you?
Man, turned on and I seen the whole family up and down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But I only got one thing I want to address.
What is that?
I could be wrong, but I think I heard my nephew say he sent his fiance home.
Yeah, I heard it. He slid it. He slid it on in real quick, but we was gonna come back around to it.
Wow.
He said, "Wow."
The little fella I used to chase around has a fiance now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just told him how old he was.
I hope grandma ain't watching.
Because he just spilled the beans on the podcast.
I've been telling everyone else, like, hey, make sure you don't tell anybody, and then I'll go down there, like she says, put on the podcast. But
So everybody knows now.
Everybody knows. That was out there.
Everybody knows now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Definitely didn't think that one through there, buddy.
Oh, man.
Listen, my niece and nephew, they unequivocally know and understand how their uncle feels about them and how proud he is of the both of them. So to hear that my nephew is doing his thing, fully grown, I still can't get used to the mustache, but he has a fiance. It fills my chest with love and great admiration. So congratulations, nephew. I love you.
Clap it up, man.
Y'all know Uncle is grinding, so I'm at work, so I got to get back to it. But I just wanted to stop on here and say, hip, hip, and a cheerio.
But thanks for calling in, bro. And we appreciate it, man. We love you, man.
He's like, thank you.
And go Lions!
Yeah. We definitely got to get into some of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my strong end, I was working with the wife for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I had to get her together. You know what I'm saying? For the past couple of days, stuff like that. But other than that, I did watch Say the Lions. Watch some Thursday. It really started off with the Tigers. So let's talk about this real quick. I don't know if y'all was paying attention. So the last time we was here, the Tigers was just in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They won that series, and then they started another series, then they end up losing.
Yeah.
So I just want to give a shout out to, say, the Tigers for making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Going all the way to, say, Game 5 of the second series. And giving us something to cheer about as far as baseball. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had a chance to really do that shit in about 10 years.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I mean?
we gotta give it up to them, and we gotta give them credit the way we gave the Lions credit last year.
Oh, absolutely. You
we
know
can't
what I'm
just
saying?
brush over the fact that they did that.
Yeah, definitely. And then we also, like I said, give a shout out to the Tigers. Hopefully they'll be back next year with I'm not gonna say a better squad, but definitely a better squad so they can go a little bit further. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Hopefully they make it to the World Series or something. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of good fandom going on here, right now. So we just got to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? And that leads us to, say, the Lions yesterday. What an ass whooping, you know what I'm saying? That ass whooping was long overdue, you know what I mean?
That was homicide for real.
Yeah, they was being real petty.
That was homicide for real. They just kept.
Yeah.
They did not let up.
It was a hell of a game until, say...
I know, our boy...
Hutchinson, man, say get well, man. You know what I'm saying? Heal up soon, fast recovery, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Did they get a trade this morning or this afternoon?
Nah, they didn't do a trade that I heard of.
No, as far as trading somebody to replace them.
Not yet. Okay. Not yet. They probably will gonna be. They definitely gonna have to find somebody else to. Mm-hmm. Nobody. I'll put it like this: nobody is gonna be, say, Hutch. You know what I mean? He was on his way.
No.
Pretty much to be the best defensive player this year. He was already leading the league right now with like 7.5 sacks.
Yeah.
And pretty much I think it was over like 100 something, say, pressures already. Something crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The good thing about it is that he's young, he's healthy.
Yeah.
So hopefully his recovery will be quick.
Yeah.
And his therapy will be quick.
Yeah.
And he can get back into the game.
Yeah.
That he loves.
So, I mean, they got their work cut out for him. The good thing is, the worst scenario could have been he got hurt and they lost the game. However, it make it a little bit better and shit, especially kicking, say, Dallas ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 47 to, 9? By 38 points. So,
Crazy.
you know what I mean? Like I said, that was well overdue. You know what I'm saying? Every time we go to Dallas, it's always something. So
yeah.
They did like 4 trick plays.
Yeah.
They were just having fun. At the end, they were just having fun. They was like, oh, we've been wanting to try this one. Let's do that one. Cool.
Yeah.
And obviously it was payback for last year.
Oh, it definitely was payback.
It was payback
they tried to
for
downplay it the whole week. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, no, we don't think the refs cheat us or anything. They just made a bad call. Shit, that ain't what that game looked like.
Not at all.
Hey, look, they kept on. They was writing on the paper. The offensive lineman to go ahead and check in and all that kind of stuff. So they was really being petty as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
but,
shout out to the Lions. Hey, look, Brad Holmes, it's time for you to go ahead and make some magic happen and go get you a defensive end that we need now. You know what I'm saying? He already needed some help anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Davenport got hurt, Kaminsky got hurt, and our linebacker Barnes that was coming off the edge sometime got hurt. So now you have to go out and go get you a defensive end. You know what I mean? So,
the other thing I'm proud of with the Lions is that obviously the mood in the stadium, the mood on the field completely changed after Hutchinson was injured.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, we got a good lead. So if their energy changes, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But it seems like they went even harder.
Yeah.
We doing it for him. So shout out to the team for not backing down. Shout out to the team for keeping that energy. Shout out to the team for going hard. And I know they went harder for him.
Yeah.
Love that.
I mean, they got something, you know what I'm saying, to kind of keep it in their back pocket and say, hey, this is a little bit extra motivation. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we have enough fars in our rotation to get us through, say, the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because they have expectations of winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So like I said, GM, you're on the clock. You know what I'm saying, Brad Holmes? So make it happen. So I just want to say, hey, look, once again, shout out to the Lions, shout out to the fans. Oh, man, did y'all hear on TV our fans, they was shouting out Jared Goff, let's go Detroit Lions and everything. You can hear it through the TV again. So shout out to the fans, man. Y'all, they be going around all these stadiums, talking their shit.
We be showing out at all the away games. So that's nice. Love that.
You know what I mean? So keep it up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't going to be all doom and gloom. Come this week, you know what I'm saying, against Minnesota, say, we got an ass kicking coming for them, too. You know what I mean?
What'd you think about that matchup, Marianne?
It's interesting, I'll say. The Vikings have looked really good. Their offense is explosive, and with the missing pieces, I think it's going to be... It's going to be a tough matchup, but I think they got it in the bag for sure. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, as long as they're able to get some kind of pressure, you know what I mean, where they don't have to sacrifice too much, you know what I'm saying, they'll be fine. So, and then they always play good against Minnesota and teams in their division anyway. So
they're going to show the world they're frauds.
I believe they are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, like their quarterback is like not,
I know all about him.
You say, I know all about him. All right, y'all. So, hey, look. So, this is the part where we go ahead and start. Like, we about to drill y'all. No.
Hot tea time.
You got some tea time, to you?
It's real short. My tea time today is acknowledging the relevance and the irrelevance of time. What do I mean by that? Time is the one thing we don't get back, so make the best of each moment in your life. Make the best of the moments that you have with your family. Make the best of the moments you have with your kids. Make the best of the moments that you use to tend to yourself.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, understand that time is irrelevant. So it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to, improve yourself. It's never too late to turn things around. So that's my little note for today. Appreciate the relevance and irrelevance of time.
All right, shit. Said that pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that myself. You know what I mean?
Can I get an amen?
Say amen. Amen. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Time, y'all. We ain't got that much.
No.
But we gonna make the best of it.
We gonna make the best.
All right. All right, so now it's time to get to y'all. So, so tell us a little bit about y'all. About yourselves. We'll start with you, Dave.
Okay. Where do I start with that? I don't know if she's mentioned it before, but I am in the Air Force. That's my job.
Yeah, absolutely.
In San Antonio at the moment, soon getting shipped off to Korea, so I'm very excited.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If you guys haven't gathered about from my answer earlier, I am a huge foodie. So I love to travel. I love to eat when I travel. I love to cook. So.
All right. So you said you leaving out of San Antonio? Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I was just down there.
Oh really?
Yeah, for my birthday a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
okay, yeah. I went down there to the Riverwalk. Okay, all right. So is this the first time? How long you been in the military?
6 years.
You've been in there for 6 years. Oh wow. Okay. So where else have you been stationed to or traveled to so far?
All right. Well, I'm actually returning to Korea because that was my first assignment.
Oh wow.
And then after that, I went to Germany and then San Antonio and back to Korea now. So.
Sheesh.
And then where are you going after Korea?
Oh yeah, I'm going to Spain after Korea.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. That's one of my places I want to actually go check out, say, is Spain. You know what I'm saying? Go check out some Moorish castles and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, okay. What about you, MJ?
Born and raised South Carolina, and same path really. Joined the military. I'm Air Force weather, so shout out to all my weather people. I know there's not a lot, but hey, shout out to y'all.
Okay.
And yeah, really same thing. Kind of a foodie, kind of like hiking, adventure stuff like that. Travel.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit about me.
Now, where are you? Are you stationed?
Currently, I'm in Hawaii. So yeah.
Man, ain't that
First base.
Oh yeah,
Paradise.
You know what I'm saying? This was like, yeah, I'm really stationed in paradise.
Not a whole lot to complain about.
Right. Exactly. All right. So, is the food pretty good over there?
It is. I'll say something. If anyone goes to Hawaii, one thing you got to try like a local dish, either. Mm-hmm. Loco Moco or a misubi. A Loco Moco is basically like a piece of beef smothered in gravy over rice and an egg, and that's really popular there. That's amazing.
And an egg?
And an egg, yeah. That's the part, the egg, yeah. But it goes really well together. You'd be surprised.
Okay.
And then a misubi. A lot of people mess with Spam, but Spam became really popular over there. Spam? Yeah,
wow.
Spam. And people
I haven't seen that since I was a kid. My father used to eat that.
But they love it over there. They eat it like all the time, like every day. But yeah,
Spam.
It's a piece of Spam over a piece of rice, and it's in like a box shape, and they wrap it in seaweed, and it's the best thing you'll ever have.
Oh, man. Wow.
Hey, look at
I don't know about the best. It's pretty good.
People, they don't like Spam, like they trash on Spam, but you go over there and they love it, and they'll make anything with it. So it's nice. It's nice.
Spam.
They made Spam good.
They done made gourmet Spam over there. I'm serious.
Hey, look, next thing I'm like, hey, look, what y'all drink over there? Kool-Aid? For real.
They got all anything.
You say all kinds of stuff.
Exactly.
Are they really big on what's that, pig roasting and all that kind of stuff too?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've always seen that on TV, but I haven't.
Oh, that's real.
I went there and that's what they had. They put the pig in the ground.
Yeah.
And all that, and I just ate the smoked salmon.
Okay,
and fruit, and that's all I ate. Because the other stuff you talking about, I'm straight on Spam.
Okay.
No Spam for you. Got it.
Okay. So, and how long you been in the military?
3 years now.
3 years? Okay. So, I want to ask y'all a question of what is that called? Basic training. I know y'all probably got some stories about that. Give me a good story about basic training. We start with you, MJ. Since you've been there, say a little bit. Say started a little bit more.
Let's see. I gotta think of one of my favorite one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think one of the most interesting ones is this is before, like pretty much in the beginning of basic training. They want everything to be nice and neat, and if you're like wearing something you're not supposed to, if you're out of order, they'll let you know. They'll let you know. Very creative way. So one time we were all standing in a formation. We were just kind of standing still, and this guy walks past us, and for some reason I think he had a piece of like a sticker from a fruit, because they'll give us fruit for lunch on the chest. So like, for example, if you have a banana, obviously they have the sticker on it. For some reason, he put it on his chest. And when I tell you, he walked past a drill sergeant and he lit him up. Like, he was yelling, screaming, jumping. Like, their whole goal is to, like, 1, break you down, and 2, to embarrass you so you just, like, don't mess up again. Like, that's the whole goal. So they they will. He got him right. That's what I'll say. He got him right. Like, he's tearing him apart for.
I think that'd be funny to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the part. Like, you have to try not to laugh because then they're gonna get on you, and then you sitting there either getting some type of punishment for your entire flight, like get on the ground, do push-ups or something like that, just because you start laughing. So it's hard. It's funny though. It is.
So so have you ever had a point where something like that happened to you, where you did something and then it got on you?
Luckily, no. The closest I got was actually, here's another funny story. But the guy across from me, this was like the very, very first day. It's a little gross. I apologize. But he was so nervous that when we sat down across from each other to eat, he just threw up all over his tray. And I'm just sitting in front of him like, I'm hungry because I haven't eaten in a long time, but this is disgusting. And so they tell him, like 3 drill sergeants come up to him and they're like, why are you throwing up? That's what they asked. They said, why are you throwing up? And they said, pick up your food and go. And that's what he did. He was throwing up on his tray. He picks it up and he gets going. So it's difficult. It's difficult.
That's crazy.
But sometimes it's funny to look back on. It's hilarious.
But you said I was hungry. So
I was hungry. Like, I'm still contemplating on eating this shit. Like, damn, that's some nasty shit, but I'm hungry.
Exactly. Like 3 feet away from me, dude's throwing up. I'm like, I got to get it in. So.
Wow. Okay. Now, what about you?
I got my mom's favorite story, but she already know what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I love this story.
So we're like standing on the drill pad in formation. So it'll be us, but then there'll also be like other MTIs with their formations and things. And I remember just standing in formation, trying to stand still, trying to keep my bearing straight face. And in the distance, I just hear, "Why are you making it weird, trainee?" And it was so difficult for me to keep a straight face while hearing that from a distance. I'm like, what is the context? Like,
right. Like, you talking about making it weird. Like, all right.
So, yeah, it was just, I don't know. I feel like he has a lot more. My stories are more centered around the fact that I was scared for my life around like 29 of these other girls. Like, I almost got into a fight. That was like the one time in my life I almost got into a fight.
He was fighting, huh?
Look, basically, it brings out the worst in people, right? Like, keep in mind, I'm 17 at this time, surrounded by people of all ages, like other 17-year-olds, like 20 through 30 was the oldest that we had in there. And I just remember one time everybody was arguing, bickering, they wouldn't stop talking. So I got up and do something I never have and never will do again. And I yelled, like, shut up, just shut up, right? And the moment I said that, one girl got up, she said, "What'd you say?" And people had to hold her back. And while she came at me, I was like, all right.
So in other words, it was about to go down. It was about to go down. Somebody had
to go down.
You know.
I was just standing there sort of ready, but also like, please don't come at me. Like, I've never been in a fight in my life.
So
yes, you choose violence every day.
Yeah. Right. So what gave y'all, say, the courage or the idea of us, say, going into the military?
I want to say, well, for me personally, I grew up in it, right, as a military brat. And my logic is going to sound so dumb, because it was. But I liked the traveling. I liked the opportunities it gave us and things like that. And so I was like, oh, if I join, it'll be like how it is now as a kid. But, like, I'm an adult. Yeah. But, oh, my gosh, it just... And of course, my dad, he was the military one, right? He's talking it up. He's like, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing you can do. But of course, him and the recruiter aren't going to talk about the struggles, right?
Yeah, all the other stuff.
I say, I found those out real fast. But
okay. And what about you? Same thing?
Yeah, same sort of thought process. It was really just a lot of stability, I guess. That's what the military, that's the biggest pro of the military. A lot of stability, just because they'll give you a place to stay. They'll make sure you're fed. And if you're in any sort of, I guess, financial trouble after you join the military, it's probably something you've inflicted on yourself. But even then, after that, they have resources to help you with that. So that's really the main reason. If you really want to, I guess, a easy start to your life, not easy, but a very specific guide and a very narrow road that you go down, it's very good for that. Like, if you don't mind having to be somewhere at a certain time, especially if you don't mind waking up early, if you don't mind... I don't know. It's just a very good path for a lot of people, I guess.
For young people, especially. Yeah.
Young people, yeah. That's what kind of what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
I think as a parent, one of the things that I appreciated about them choosing that path, especially for Denasia, is she's always said that like she's not ever been into the popularity thing. She's not ever been into the social, aspects of school. And so she knew traditional college wasn't for her. Now she's still taking college courses and working towards getting her degree, but she knew traditional college wasn't for her. So I'm glad that she kind of recognized that about herself.
Yeah.
And instead of, trying to go figure it out and playing around in her freshman year, she just was like, okay, this is a good path for me. I can do this, learn myself, figure things out, and still get my degree. So I think it's a good option to get life started. If you want a college degree, but your parents don't have money for college, you can do that slowly with the stability that they talked about. You can make money and you can figure out what your paths are, because you pick a job in the Air Force, but you get to see and meet people that do other jobs that might help you realize what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Now I got something else I want to ask y'all. Now that's a little crazy. So I've heard stories. I've seen some stuff myself. Have y'all ever since y'all both in the Air Force, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Have y'all ever seen any UFOs or anything like that?
UFOs? No.
Or unidentified phenomenon, as what they call it, and anything, stuff like that. Say being in the Air Force or anything like that, or strange readings or anything. Have you heard from anybody? No.
Because growing up, I would watch documentaries about UFOs and stuff. I've always been into space, the unknown, and things like that. Yeah. So I really wish I could say I did, but unfortunately not.
Okay.
We thought we saw one in San Antonio.
Yeah, they were just satellites.
Okay. Now look, as a kid, me and Teron, me and my brother or whatever, we was living in Chicago at the time, and we actually saw one.
What?
Believe it or not. So this was back in 87, 88. Yeah, so we didn't live by, say, an airport or anything like that. And it was like the typical explanation of what people say, seeing something actually floating around with some lights or whatever, and it just took off. Mm-hmm. So the whole, everything that I'm telling you, I can tell you verbatim, my brother would tell you the same thing. Oh. Yeah, so we did actually see it. And I got a cousin of mine, my cousin Raymond, and he was telling me that he had a friend of his that was in the military, and I think he was in the Navy. And he's like, yeah, they actually seen some stuff shoot up out the water and go back down, and it wasn't even on the actual radar. Oh. So it's people then seen some crazy shit. So that's the only reason why
I definitely believe in them. My dad, God rest his soul, today is his birthday actually. So happy heavenly birthday, Dad.
Yeah, definitely.
So
rise in power.
He was a Muslim. And if you know anything about Muslims, they're taught to know
about the
Quran, but they're also taught to learn other religions and their Bibles. So he was very knowledgeable about the things that are in the Bible.
Yeah, I mean, because if you start looking at a lot of this stuff, that's what it'll sound like. You know what I mean? So even to say the phenomenon of that.
So we would have these conversations all the time, and one of the things that he said to me was the people that they refer to as giants in the Bible are just aliens from
stuff like that,
from another planet.
Yeah.
And he said, and it's this made sense. He was like, do you know why the burning bush didn't burn? And I'm like, no. And he was like, because it was actually just a UFO. Yeah. He's like, it was a UFO, but behind the bush. Yeah. That's why it didn't burn.
I mean, what is a fallen angel?
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
So, I mean,
no,
to each his own, just something to think about, you know what I mean? So, now do y'all plan on retiring from the military?
Yeah, definitely.
I do.
Now, what is the I guess the requirements for retiring? Is it a certain amount of years,
20 years,
age, or anything like that? Yeah. 20 years, okay. Okay.
So, in 20 years, what do you get as a part of this retirement package?
Money.
Say money. You gotta say that a little bit louder. Get that bread.
I said money.
Right.
And how old will you be at 20?
37.
So 37 and retired.
Yeah,
Wow.
just like a whole paycheck, and that's like your base retirement. But also there's disability, right? So you can get paid money depending on how much the military done messed you up. To be honest, they'll give you money for that too.
You said, "Oh, how they done messed you up?"
And then,
That's true.
Like, okay, all right.
if they don't mess you up enough, you get a good little paycheck at the end of it. So.
Okay.
And then you get to keep your medical benefits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Medical benefits. You can still get a commissary access, BX access. That's like tax free, or
Base
for the BX. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Yeah.
The Space Age travel. I forgot about that.
Oh wow. Okay. So, have y'all ever seen any? Have y'all ever been in any kind of like, say, as they would say, action, like anything like that, or close to it, or almost got that call like, hey, you might have to get deployed somewhere, you know?
I've been deployed, but like not close to the action. It was near an area where if they deploy, there's something's happening, right? So it's near an area where something was happening, and I was just there to support. But I'm only IT, so if there's action, I'm gonna be in the nice little building, just like making sure their comms are up and everything.
Okay.
That's fair. Thankfully, not yet. You know, I thank God that, you know, obviously things have calmed down in the world a little bit, at least for our country. So, but yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Obviously, you know, like she said, she's IT, I'm weather, but at the end of the day, you know, if they call our name, you know, we're up. So that's obviously something we obviously have to always be prepared for. But thankfully, no. Thankfully, no.
Okay. All right. So let me ask y'all this, and we're going to kind of like transition to, say, our first topic. So it's going to be kind of like loosely, you know, into the military. What I'm going to ask y'all. The last little thing I would just ask y'all, like, you know, give some, I would say, some more reasons why, like you said, a young person that's just getting out of high school is thinking about going to, say, the military. What would be your best, say, pitch for them to join?
Here's a pretty popular one. I got out, when I first joined the military, I got to my first base. I was actually able to buy my first car. You know, obviously I was like 18, 19 years old. Okay. And I already able to get my credit running, you know, obviously. I got credit cards now, so my credit's going up. So really, like I said, like if you're young and you want a little bit of money in your pocket, it is a great start. So that's my best pitch.
What car do you drive?
I have a 2023 Honda Civic, so it's nice. I went through a lot around. I know a lot of people that go in there and get Mustangs and Chargers, but I was like, I'm gonna try and be a little sensible. But
yeah, I mean, because if how much, you know, it's like how much are you going to be able to enjoy your car anyway if you're gone?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
Along similar lines to what he said, I had someone who knew their cousin was going into the military, right? And they said, I'm afraid that, like, they're going off on their own for the first time. Like, what if they fail financially? Like, what if they're, like, they mess up or something? And I was like, it's real hard. Like, you have to be trying to mess up. So,
you say you got to be a total moron for the most part. You know?
I'm sure, I mean, you said it. You did say it. Because, like, literally, like I said, you get your stable paycheck every month. You get into the dorms. Like, they don't let you go to your own place right off the bat. You have to be in the dorms where they, like, keep an eye on you and everything. Like, it's just, you're provided everything. Yeah. So I think, especially for someone like me, I'll admit, I am the most financially irresponsible person.
You still able to get it together, so you know it.
But you don't see me struggling, right? I got a place to live. I got my car. I got my dog. Like, I'm chilling, right? Despite that, that's not me encouraging you to get in and be. Don't be like me, okay? I'm fixing it. But yeah, there's that. And then travel. Travel is my biggest thing. As you can tell, I love going overseas. I love staying overseas. So that would be my biggest pitch.
All right. Clap it up, everybody. Like, give them a big flex. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we're going to transition. So first topic here. Elon Musk unveils Tesla's Optimus bots, Cybercab, and Robovan at the We Robot event just a couple of days ago, right? So it says, in explaining, say the humanoid Optimus robots, Musk says it can basically do anything like walking your dog, babysitting your kids, mowing your lawn, and more, right? Says the cost is anywhere between, say, $20,000 to $30,000, right? Says long term. I don't know what short term would be, but for the Cyber Cab, it is fully autonomous, say self-driving car with no steering wheel, no accelerator, no brake pedals, right? So the project will cost, will be less than, say, $30,000 and will be about 20 cents, say about 20 cents per mile, comparing to the average operating cost of a bus per mile per city. Then also says, you know, the Tesla's Robovan is also fully autonomous. Transporter that can seat up to 20 people and be adapted for personal and commercial use. It says the Robovan does not have, say, a steering wheel or pedals either. My question for you guys is this. Being in the military, do you see anything that'd be wrong? Wrong or right? What's your opinion, say, on, say, autonomous vehicles, AI, even this, okay, it's another story that's out here where you got Silicon Valley right now is debating if, say, AI will be, weapons should be allowed to decide to kill. So, you know, what is y'all opinion, say, on this technology as far as Tesla with these autonomous cars, these robots, like, you know, the actual, like the movie I, Robot. You know, what are y'all opinions about this? Especially you in IT, so.
That's true. That's true.
I want to ask you first.
Oh, man. Well, as someone in IT, I don't want to deal with that. I do not. I can already imagine the amount of problems that could come with that. And that's why... Okay. That's why I feel like... I don't know. It's probably not something I would ever see implemented in my time anyway. It takes the military so long to implement new technology just because it has to go through so many tests and they have to make sure that it works 100%. And even when they do, like, it still doesn't, right? That's why I'm here. Because technology is unreliable at times. So Yeah.
What about you? And then we want to take a look at the little video for anybody that hasn't seen it either. So okay, we got a little short video.
Personally, I think ethically it just doesn't make sense just because of accountability. So if these AI do have the option to kill, I guess I'll bring up an example. There was an issue of if a vehicle is driving itself and let's just say there's a brick wall to the left and pedestrians crossing the road to the right and it has to choose, like the vehicle just can't stop in time. Someone's going to die, either the owner of the vehicle or the pedestrians. Whose fault is it? Who's accountable for this accident? Obviously, with humans, there's like vehicular manslaughter. Obviously, even if it's an accident, you still get charged. But if a vehicle is driving, how can you really blame the driver of the car for something that they
if it's autonomous, right, that means that the programmer or whatever, right? Because if somebody is actually programming it, like sitting at home or something like that, and they're actually driving it, would they be, say, responsible, or would it just the actual company? See, that's things that I would, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that
deeper and deeper
hole. Ask, you know what I mean? You want to check? You want video? Check this video out, y'all, real quick. So this kind of give y'all a better understanding of what we talking about.
The Optimus robots will walk among you. Please be nice to the Optimus robots.
Yeah, it look like, say, this crazy shit is here, y'all. So that's just an example. So, you know, by him even making that statement of be nice to the robots. Like, the fuck is that all about? Like, you know what I mean? What you mean be nice to them?
If
Like,
not, they might punch you in the face.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. So somebody had to program that, right?
For them to punch you in the face? I don't know.
No, well, yeah, exactly. So, like, somebody had to actually put that in the algorithm or something, right?
No.
In order for, you know what I'm saying, say, if somebody, you know, does something that, you know, if a human does something that, you know, it doesn't like, right?
Because
So
it's supposed to be AI, right? Like artificial intelligence, which means it's constantly learning. And I assume if it works like every other one that I've known, it's learning from maybe the internet, right? Or things around it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, let's say it watches someone down the street punch another person for being rude. Well, it can't be helped that they punch the person that's rude to them.
Right. So my thing would be then, okay, now you got metal punching
Flesh.
And what's responsible for that?
Well, why are you being mean to it?
I mean, but like I said, anything I would say like this, man-made or whatever, is made to fail anyway, right? Even if it's, you know, even if it's something minute or something major, it's just, you know, look at a car, look at your cell phone, right? Batteries go out, screens go out, you know, stuff short circuit all the time. You know, like my phone was tripping earlier. Just like, what was it, last week or whatever? Or the week before last where Verizon had the whole little thing. You know what I mean? So it's like if somebody can go in and hack, so many, robots and systems and stuff like that.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. If,
you know what I mean?
If
We didn't
it's
say too many.
to a system is hackable.
Yeah. You know, so it's like, where do we draw the line? You know, when technology becomes, you know, a detriment. You know, not to be fearful of it, you know, or anything like that. Just, you know, because people be like, oh, you shouldn't, you know, be fearful of it and stuff like that. You should embrace it. You should go ahead and try to learn it and this, that, and other. It's like, that's true, but it's ultimately on who is programming these things. You know what I mean? And is it going to show compassion? You know, things like that.
That's
how can you, you know, as a robot, can a robot even have, say, compassion or experience love or know what love is or know how to use discernment?
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that stuff, like how she was saying, the thing about artificial intelligence is that it takes the things around them to develop their intelligence. So if you have, let's say, an artificially intelligent robot, is it drawing from the people that own it, that are around it, to determine what's rude, what's not, what's nice, what's mean, what's compassion versus what's not compassion? Like, and then, okay, you're walking my dog. What if there's a glitch in your system?
That's what I'm saying.
Now you're dragging my dog. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You could be walking your dog and say, you know how like a collar might get twisted up or whatever, and it just keep on walking and now it's twisted up. Now you're choking the shit out your dog.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Or, you know, if you're walking our crazy dog, somebody else is walking by and our dog goes crazy and start pulling the leash and barking and losing its mind. What is the robot going to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it's just, there's a lot of fallacy in that when you start asking it to do personal tasks, right? Like, you can teach my kids. Again, for me, that goes back to time. Why did I have these kids if I wanted somebody else to cook for them, teach them how to do their schoolwork, potty train them? Like, that's removing that personal touch. And kids,
the human element.
That human element. And kids are already like socially awkward right now because it's so much screen time and everything is connected to what's happening in the TV opposed to what's happening at home. Man, you start letting these robots raise these kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's just...
So let me ask this. I don't know, this is probably where this is about to go. Would you consider, say, buying one of these things in the future? Even say 10 years. Yeah. I'll start with you, sis.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think.
Absolutely not. And it's not even about, you know, what it accounts to financially. It's really just about removing that personal people element, right? Yeah. Like, a part of who I am as a person is that I actually like to clean up my house. I actually like to cook. So, you know, if God blesses me with a husband, I don't want the robot cooking for my husband. Like, I want that appreciation. I want that touch. You know what I mean? And so now I wouldn't. I think the only thing it could do for me is like cut the grass. You know what I mean? Like the outdoor things.
You say cut the grass.
It did water the plant. I thought that was hilarious, actually. It watered the plant,
it cut grass. It said, hey, even friendships. That's what it said in there. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And it said even with cooking, it's like, to me, I definitely wouldn't want to say robots cooking my food, because as we all know, what are we known for as far as our culture? Soul food, right?
Season it until the ancestors tell you not to.
But just listen to that. Soul food, right? So now is a robot going to give you, say, soul food? And it's soulless?
Yep.
I mean, everything is done with, say, your energy and your love and compassion and stuff like that. That's what people like, man, you must have put your whole damn foot in this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit good as hell. You know what I mean? So when it comes to food, so now all of a sudden, a robot going to be able to, you know, do the same thing. So I would say, I can't see myself buying one. The only way I would probably even consider doing something like that, if I need an army.
In a couple.
No, to protect something.
No, but seriously, like
that's about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Send them out to do that job.
There you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? But other than that, no, I can't see myself buying. Say, I'm already like, shit, damn near pretty much against, say, even electric cars to this point. Because I already know, to be honest with you, with electric cars and stuff like that they about to be gone up out of here. You know what I mean? They are already making, mass producing, say, hydrogen cars. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So what the hell is people going to be doing with these electrical cars, with these batteries and stuff like that? So, I mean, technology is changing and everything, but at one point in time, you know, are people going to get back to God in a way? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I think a lot of technology, what we see now, is trying to eliminate God, you know, taking out God and trying to like make everything scientific and, you know, and robotic.
Taking out that element of love and compassion and patience and
artificial. Mm-hmm. Everything is artificial. You know what I mean? Even with our food and stuff like that right now, you know, you have a lot of GMOs and everything else, you know, so you know.
So that's the old folks talking. What about you young folks? Y'all
I know they probably like, no, I can't wait to I can't wait to get me one. Would y'all consider, say, getting buying one or something like that in the future?
Oh man, honestly, it depends. Oh man, I feel like the one thing is that you never be the first person to buy it. Like, I feel like with everything, like computers, phones, everything, I'm gonna let everyone else try. Even like the Vision Pro, like I'm gonna let everyone else try. I'm gonna see how it goes, and then maybe I'll get one. But like, for example, like the stories come out, they're short-circuiting and electrocuted my kid, or it went crazy and started whacking my husband, like something crazy like that. But I feel like as the technology progresses, it'll be, I guess we'll see what we're comfortable with as a society, and that'll really determine how far we let them go. I guess. So eventually, once it's a little safer. Yeah, exactly.
Or perfected or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You letting it babysit your kids?
Once it's more perfected, like I said.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. And you don't gotta pay for babysitting. You ain't gotta rely on other
when they
people to
said
show up.
it's only $20,000 to $30,000, I was like, well, that's definitely cheaper than daycare.
Like a lifetime.
Yeah. Two chains said he buying one.
I believe it.
He was there. He's the one who was.
Hey, listen, I seen that, but at the same time, I think that's a whole nother different problem in society.
Yeah.
When people start listening to the damn athletes and
rappers and shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll buy one. I know you will. You smoke so much fucking weed and crack or whatever too. So, you know, I guess, you know, you'll tell people to go ahead and do that too. So.
Denisha, which one is yours? Are you getting one? And if you are, what would you get it for?
Y'all ever watch Wall-E?
Yeah, where's Wally?
You didn't watch Wally?
I don't really know.
That was an old Pixar movie about like this sort of theme where like technology basically does literally everything, and all the humans do is sit in a chair and just like get fat, right? I feel like we're getting a little too close to that, you know? Because once they do literally everything, what's the point of me getting up and moving, you know?
Yeah, that's
I don't
not
need that
good.
temptation in my life. I already don't feel like getting up, and I'm the only one who can do it, right?
So that goes back to what I was saying. Like, it's taken out of God. Like, you think God would want you to just have some, computers and robots and everything else doing everything, and you just sit there. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I'll be looking at stuff like that. Like, how is this going to be beneficial for us, quote unquote, say, spirit wise?
Yeah.
Your relationship, say, with God, your relationship with people, just in general, as a society.
What is it going to do to the workforce?
What is it going to do to the workforce and so forth? So it's a lot of things to really think about. But as you see, shit is here. So. Yeah. What we gonna do as a society, y'all? We gonna let these robots and shit overtake us? You know what I mean?
It's not like we got the money. Who's paying for that?
That's true.
Yeah, but now we already see the people who normally have the money. Mm-hmm. Are they even trustworthy? You see what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of devilish people out here that'll do devilish things with some equipment like that. So. But we'll see how everything go, but this show has been pretty good, y'all. You know what I mean? I will say myself, I appreciate y'all for coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all came up here. Y'all got anything y'all want to add before we get up out of here?
No, just thanks for having us. It's been great.
Absolutely. It's been nice.
Oh, no. Come on, y'all. Look, I'm glad y'all here. You know what I mean? Hey, I want to say salute to y'all. I want to say thanks again for y'all service, all right. And a lot of times and stuff, people don't probably say that as often and really, understand what that means, but definitely proud of y'all, Yeah. Y'all keep up doing a great work, great job. Make your moms and your dad happy, make the rest of your family happy. Keep on being great examples, for these young people out here, because you got a lot of knuckleheads out here that ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? So keep on being those great examples, all right? Mm-hmm. Sis, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
I'm definitely proud of my two young adults. They made being a parent so easy, and they're making being the parent of young adults even easier. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for your service. Happy birthday to both of you.
Happy birthday again. Yeah.
His was this week. Hers is in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2.5 weeks. So her birthday's coming up too. So happy birthday to the both of you. Since Mariana spilled the beans, congratulations on your engagement. I got to spend some time with his beautiful fiance this week, and she fits into the family well. Like, I'm super proud to bring her into the fold. So.
All right. Doc, you got anything you want to say?
No.
You said no. Well, hey, look, y'all already know where we'll be at, say, next week, 9 o'clock. The same podcasting channel, the same podcasting time. You already know what y'all about to do. Gonna go ahead and flex this on out like this, y'all. Hold on, gotta go to the side one time. Peace, y'all. See y'all next week.